Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness with your spiritual guide and Twinflame coach Neha. In today's episode, we will be talking about how to handle your karmic family members in this Twinflame journey. Now, have you ever wondered that if the Twinflame journey is about unconditional love, why does your own family hurt you the most? Why do the people who are supposed to support you become your biggest critic? Why do they reject your spiritual awakening? Why do they constantly keep on triggering your deepest wounds? Now, when we ask all these questions, it comes to our mind that we are trapped in a karmic cycle, we are trapped in a karmic situation. But calling someone karmic does not mean that they are evil. It does not mean that you should hate them. It means that your soul agreed to meet them before birth so that certain lessons, certain healing, and karmic debts could be completed. Sometimes those lessons come through love and sometimes they come through pain. Now, what are karmic family members, right? So one of the biggest misconception in spirituality is that, family members are always soulmates or high vibrational companions. But that is not the truth. Sometimes your greatest karmic relationships are not romantic. They are your family members, they are your parents, siblings, relatives, grandparents, even your own children can arrive through karmic contracts. So a karmic family member is someone your soul chose before birth to experience unfinished lessons. Now, these lessons might involve forgiveness, self-worth, abandonment, rejection, control, codependency. These relationships often activate childhood wounds long before your twin flame enters your life. And this is why many twin flames they describe that they have experienced a difficult childhood. Because let me tell you here that the family was not necessarily a punishment. Actually, you can imagine that your family was the classroom who was trying to teach you lessons since childhood. Now, you must be questioning, right, that why do twin flames often have difficult family dynamic? One of the common patterns among many twin flames is that they often feel different since childhood. Perhaps you never felt understood. You were the black sheep. You were constantly criticized. Maybe your emotions were invalidated. Maybe you were forced to become emotionally mature far too early. And many twin flames they incarnate into families carrying heavy ancestral karma. That's why their life is hard since childhood, because they are often the cycle breakers. They are here to heal patterns that have existed for generations. So the soul did not choose these experiences because it enjoys suffering. It chose them because healing one generation transforms many generations, and you are the healer of the upcoming generations, as well as you cleared many generational traumas and burdens of your ancestors. Now, have you noticed that the wounds that your family activates often resembles the wounds that is activated by your twin flame, like fear of abandonment, rejection, not being loved enough, being misunderstood. And this is not a coincidence because your twin flame does not create these wounds. They reveal those wounds that was already there, that already existed. So most of those wounds begin within childhood relationships. That's why healing family karma becomes an important part of this twin flame journey. Now, some of the possible signs here I'm going to tell you, through which you'll come to know that you are dealing with the karmic family dynamic. You constantly feel guilty for choosing yourself. You are expected to sacrifice your happiness. Your boundaries are ignored. Your achievements are minimized. You feel emotionally drained after every interaction, and you're constantly trying to earn love. You become the family's therapist. You carry everyone's emotional burdens. Sometimes your spiritual beliefs are also mocked. But none of these signs automatically make someone bad. They simply indicate unresolved karmic dynamics. Now let us understand that how do you handle a situation where you have been living with a karmic family member. Here I am going to tell you some of the practical guidance that I followed. Firstly, stop trying to change them. You cannot awaken someone before their soul is ready. So when you try to rescue everyone, you get disappointed. Instead, you have to focus on becoming the example. So don't try to change anyone around you. Change yourself. Bring that change within you first, so that you can set an example for the others. Secondly, create healthy boundaries. Protect your peace. Sometimes when you create healthy boundaries, it may sound like, I care about you, but I cannot continue accepting harmful behavior because my peace is important to me than anything else. So you have to know how to create healthy boundaries with people who often trigger and treat you bad. Thirdly, release the need for approval. Many twin flames unconsciously seek parental validation. But your parental validation is not required everywhere. You don't need to please them just to get attention. You don't need to set a particular benchmark in your career or in your status just to get their validation or get some attention and love from them. It's not required. Fourthly, heal your inner child, which is very important. Your adult reactions often originate from your childhood pain. So the more your inner child heals, the less reactive you become. If someone has been bothering you inside the family, one point of time you'll get really pissed off and it'll trigger you. But once you heal that childhood trauma, you'll stop reacting. It will not even bother you that how the other person is behaving with you. Instead, at one moment you'll feel pity for the other person. You'll sympathize that person for being that way, because you have healed and they are not healed. Fifth, stop absorbing everyone's energy, because twin flames are empaths, but empathy without boundary becomes self-abandonment. So you have to learn how to distinguish compassion from emotional absorption. You don't need to carry everyone's pain. Sixth, accept that some relationships may change, and when you create boundaries, relationships will change. Some will become healthier, some will disappear from your life, some will end, some will become distant, and that is absolutely fine, because such growth in family or relationship dynamic creates evolution. And the last one is forgive without returning to harm. Even if they have done something, Just forgive them from far, but you don't need to reconcile with that person. Because forgiveness frees your heart. Boundaries protect your life. So you don't have to curse anybody, just forgive and let them go. So the purpose behind all this karmic family, karmic dynamic is, your family actually did not stop your twin flame or your spiritual journey. Instead, you should be thankful to them that they actually started it for you. Because you got pain from them, because you got triggers from them, you searched for healing. And when you searched for healing, you started discovering yourself, your inner self, who you are, what is your identity, what is your purpose. Because of their rejection, you found self-love, you found yourself. And because of abandonment, you found divine. So the soul often transforms suffering into wisdom, and that wisdom becomes your gift to the world. Now, here a very important caution I want to give is that not every difficult family relationship should automatically be labeled as karmic. Sometimes conflicts, they arise from stress, misunderstanding, or differing personalities. Likewise, not everyone who identifies with the twin flame journey will have the same family experiences. Now, if you're experiencing emotional, physical, or psychological abuse, it's important to prioritize your safety. You should seek support from trusted people and consider professional help where appropriate spiritual growth should never ever require enduring harm. So, your family may have been your first teacher, but remember that they are not the authors of your destiny. You are the author of your destiny. You are the author of this twin flame journey. And this journey is not about escaping your family. You cannot escape your karmic family because you have a contract with them. And till the time that contract ends, you have to go through all those triggers. And as you heal, you stop repeating old patterns, you stop seeking love through suffering, and you stop abandoning yourself to keep others comfortable. Remember that you don't have to hate your karmic family. You don't have to carry resentment. You simply need the wisdom to love them from a place of consciousness. And that is spiritual maturity. So, if you are in a karmic situation with your family, just understand that that too will end in its divine timing. When you ascend, when you heal, your karmic debts are also gone. They go with time. You just have to trust the divine timing, and you have to create healthy boundaries and maintain distance from such people using your healing and consciousness power. So if you like this episode, please do like, share, subscribe and comment. For any kind of personal guidance, you can WhatsApp or email me. My contact details have been given in the description box. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the love, comments, support, likes, shares. I'm really grateful to have you all as my soul family. I'll see you again in another episode.